questions.
Hello and welcome back to the TribeCast. I believe, what is this, episode 5 now?
I think so.
Something like that. We're getting so far into it, I just keep forgetting. But I am your co-host, Derek Gowan.
I'm Zaire.
And I'm Peyton.
And today on the podcast, the TribeCast, we have special guest Ashley Cowgill. She is the owner-operator of Strictly Nails and Tanning right on Main Street. Thanks for joining us today. You ready to go?
My pleasure.
Yes. You
I'm
excited?
ready.
She was a little nervous, but that's okay. She's never been on camera and stuff like this before.
Yeah.
But, well, we'll start out with a softball question. Just tell us a little bit about you, where you're born, where you grew up, and kind of how you got into the business that you're in now.
Well, I was born in Indiana. I graduated actually from Eastbrook.
Oh, we'll forgive you.
I know. I started out in dentistry. I did that for like 17 years. Once COVID hit, I actually enjoyed being home, stuck with my children, and I wanted to do something a little different. I didn't want to work in people's mouths and get COVID all the time. So
That's fair.
I've always kind of loved doing nails and did nails on the side. I've been super passionate about spray tanning, so I went back to school, got licensed, and booth rented for a little bit, and then bought the business.
And where did you go to the nail school at?
I went to Amber's Beauty School.
Is that down in
Muncie.
Muncie? Okay.
Yeah, it was a pretty quick course. It was only like 4 months, I think.
Well, that's not bad at all.
Mm-mm.
So you grew up and you went to Eastbrook, you
Yep.
said. So I know, is that where Preston went when he first started? Because I know he didn't come to Missall schools right away, right?
No, we actually lived in Fairmount for a long time. I was a single mom for quite a bit, and we lived in Fairmount, and he went to Madison Grant.
Madison Grant.
Yep.
And those of you that don't know who we're talking about, Preston McCann, senior basketball player from the basketball team, is her son. So there you go. There's the background information
Yep.
on that one.
And Sophia. She's
oh,
a
yeah,
freshman.
Sophia. I forgot. She's a freshman this year.
Yes.
Cheerleader. You got to cheer with her a bunch.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. She's pretty good.
Yeah.
Got good energy, and she's just like, she likes to be out there, and that's good to see
Yeah.
on the team.
Does she do the splits better than you?
Not better than me. I hate to say it. Not
No,
better than
no
me.
one does it better than Zaire.
Nobody.
But unfortunately, you guys will not see that. So that's not happening
This
right now.
episode.
This episode. We might throw it in another episode later, but not today.
So, how different was it, do you think, going from working on teeth and being in dentistry to then going to doing nails and tanning? Like, do you feel like your relationship with the customer is a lot different? Like, what are some comparisons you can draw?
It's definitely much different. In dentistry, I just kind of like assisted the dentist and was just an employee. I worked in Fisher, so it was quite a far drive. I couldn't set my own hours. I basically was told what to do. I had to be there at a certain time. I was waking my children up at like 5:30 a.m. to get to them to daycare by 6, to get to Fisher's. It was terrible. I was missing games. So I'm able to be my own boss, make my own schedule. I've actually formed really great relationships with my clients. That's probably the best part. My favorite part of my job is all the friendships I've formed and all the people I've met in the community, and it's fun. Some days it's stressful because women can be crazy, but
No.
for the most part,
No.
for the most part, it's good. I've got really great clients.
So what motivated you to leave dentistry and, take over the business? Like, what was your drive in that?
My drive in that was I wanted to spend more time with my kids. I just felt like I was at work all the time. I would always get stuck in traffic on the way home. Preston was getting super involved in sports, travel ball, and things like that. So I wanted to be home for things like that. And really, I just wanted to make my own schedule and just do my own thing. And it's turned out good so far.
Oh, yeah, that's good. Real quick, you talked about working in Fisher's.
Okay.
And obviously Fisher's and Gas City are significantly different.
For sure.
For a lot of reasons. But one, Fisher's is big, Gas City is small. So talk about, and they're two different businesses, but talk about just the way you're running your business in a small town versus what it could be in like a bigger town, bigger city, like the clientele, the legal matter, like whatever it may be. What's the difference And what do you like more about a small town rather than like a big city kind of feel?
What I like more about a small town is the community feel of it. It's not somebody new every day. I have Rachel that's a nail tech with me. It's just the two of us in there, and we basically have the same clientele every 2 to 3 weeks. So it's nice to catch up. We've, seen women when they're pregnant, and now their kids are 3 or 4 years old, and it's just cool to kind of grow with them and watch their families, and it's a much more personal. In Fishers, it's so huge. I don't feel like I don't think I could maintain and keep up with that many clientele. But when I bought the business, I kind of wanted that, like, Fishers kind of higher expectations salon. That's why we do online booking. We offer drinks and things while you're in there. The salon's really cute inside, so I wanted it to kind of not be like a walk-in salon that you see in Marion, but kind of something a little higher.
So you want the big city feel, kind of like service providing wise,
yes,
but not so much actual like how you run it, because you want to make those connections.
Absolutely, yeah.
I mean, I've noticed that. I've been in Gas City for 6 years now, and I love the small town. Everybody knows everybody. It's great, which is a good thing, but it could also be a bad thing sometimes because everybody knows you too. So there's no really secrets in Gas City, but that's all right.
I hear lots of secrets.
I was going to say, you're in one of the professions that's like the stereotype for like gossip.
Oh my gosh, yes. But I don't know a lot of the people from around here because I didn't grow up here. My husband does, but I didn't grow up here. So a lot of the times, it's older people who like to gossip the most, and I don't have no clue who they're talking about.
So that's good at least.
That's nice, yeah.
You don't have any judgment on those people because you don't know them.
I don't know them.
And so with building those relationships with clients and, getting like those fun stories, what would you say is your favorite memory with a client that you've had? Like funniest story or like just something silly they've done?
Oh, man.
Get to call somebody out right now.
Right. You could name names.
You don't have to, but you could if you wanted to.
I think my favorite part, I can't really think of like one specific client. I've grown some great friendships of people that I would have never met if I wouldn't have started doing their nails or doing their spray tans. Just clients that have turned into awesome friends. I think I told you guys earlier, the Taylor University guys came in. He lost a fantasy football league, so he had to get a spray tan with a ton of glitter. So
Fantastic.
that was a fun one.
I feel like we should throw that in the Tribe TV Fantasy League next year.
I will not be.
Good thing y'all won't be here, but I think we should throw that one in.
Spray tan with glitter?
Hey,
It shouldn't be that big of a deal. We had about 4 people that just didn't do anything.
That's true. You don't have to really try hard in that one, but.
And it was basketball.
It was football. We did football, yeah.
Oh, I didn't do the football one. I opted out. And so with being a nail tech, I haven't seen too many like nail shops pop up locally. Like the only other one that I've heard of other than yours is like in Kokomo. So who is your nail tech? Who does your nails?
Oh, that's a great question. Rachel Brown.
Is she the one that works with you?
She's the one that works with me. She actually won Grant County's Greatest Nail Tech.
Well, there you go.
And we won Grant County's Greatest Nail Salon and Tanning Salon.
There
2
you
years
go.
in a row.
If you want the best.
Rooting for year 3.
Main Street.
Hey, I have to come get a clear coat or something.
Yeah, for sure.
Hey, people joke about it all the time, but I've gotten a pedicure one time, and that stuff is amazing. It feels so good. I got to come get another one.
Clear coat just makes you feel clean, you're walking out. A nice outfit.
Together.
Right, a nice outfit with some clear coat. You're not looking down like, man, I got a clip when I get home or something. You just
got it. Peyton, you ever get a pedicure?
No,
or a manicure?
I haven't.
I did it for, we did it for our wedding. I wanted to be like, every part of my body had to be like pristine for the wedding because, of course, why not? But it was great. But you guys are like fully booked like all the time, right?
Yeah, we do stay pretty booked. Yeah.
Which is
we
a
book
good
about
thing.
A month out. Yeah, it's an awesome thing. We always have cancellations, but yeah, we're really blessed.
Do you normally get those filled with like other people, or is it just
Absolutely. So we have like a waiting list
Okay.
of clients that need in.
I was gonna say,
So
do you just
someone-
call people, or the
Yeah.
waiting list? Is it you have the online booking? If like somebody cancels, does it like automatically notify them that, or would you have to call them?
So we choose to text them. That is an option that we're looking into that our Square
Okay.
booking system does offer, where you can just pick a slot, but we haven't activated that yet.
Nice.
We're still looking into it.
All right. So the nail and tanning. So just a real quick rundown. What is everything that you do at your store?
We focus mainly on the natural nail, so we don't offer any acrylic services.
Okay.
That's something that kind of puts us separate from other nail salons. My nail tech Rachel is actually allergic to it, so she can't even be around it.
Oh, well, there you go.
The smell gives me a terrible headache. It smells awful in most nail salons, so that's something we just stay away from. We offer structured gel, which is, I don't think there's any other nail tech in Grant County that offers that. I could be
And
wrong.
We're a bunch of guys up here. So do
Okay.
you want to explain what that means a little?
that's
I mean,
like
Zaire
a-
might know a little bit.
a
but
little bit about the gel. You know.
So there's a soft gel and a hard gel. A soft gel is basically what everybody offers, which is like a gel mani, but we offer a structured gel mani. I actually took a course in Indianapolis for that. It just adds structure. It's like an acrylic alternative.
Oh, okay. Cool.
To grow out your natural nails.
And then
And
pedicures.
pedicures. We all have like 4 different pedicure options. And then we have several spray tanning packages that we offer too. Spray tanning.
So like,
is
what's
kinda
a
blown
spray
up.
tanning package? Like,
So
again,
you-
I'm just a guy. I would assume that you would just go in, get a spray tan and be done with it. But like, I guess I just don't know. So
yeah, that's an option. That's the cheapest option. We actually spray you. It's not a booth. So
Oh, so you go in.
Mhm.
Okay.
I'm certified to do that. So I actually go in, and it's several different motions that I walk everyone through. And oh gosh, we have like over, I think, 15 different solutions. So we kind of look at your skin and see how dark you want to be. We sprayed a ton of girls for prom. It was,
I saw your pictures all over
Yes.
Yeah,
Facebook.
makes
You got a
sense.
lot.
yeah, at the red carpet. When I was here for the red
Yeah.
carpet for prom, I was just seeing girls everywhere. It was awesome to see.
So since you spray them yourself, do you get a lot of secondhand spray everywhere?
Yes, yes. I'll blow my nose and it'll be like brown coming out. Yeah.
That just
yeah.
sounds horrible.
Yes.
So when Wendy owned it, she had. Is it still that like tent thing you have set up in the back? Is that what
Yeah.
it is?
We still have that, except I purchased an extraction fan that kind of like sucks out some of the
Oh, okay.
aerosols and stuff
Nice.
that helps. There's a bougier one I'm trying to get, but it's like $8,000. So
So why did you choose to go into this business instead of a different kind of business? Like, what was the decision there?
Well, I guess. So I have a history of skin cancer. I actually had melanoma. I've had, I think, 17 spots total removed from all over my body, mostly my face. So I'm very passionate on sunless tanning and not like laying in a tanning bed, because that's what I did when I was younger. I would just lube up with baby oil and lay out in my front yard or even on my roof.
Hey,
So
kids these days can't do that.
I know.
Little
It's-
safety precautions, but back in the day we were reckless. So
It's terrible for your skin to, but no one told you that.
Yeah.
No one told you, hey, if you go to the tanning bed, you might get skin cancer in 20 years. So I think it's awesome that people are more aware now, and that's definitely something that I love. That's probably my favorite part of it
Yeah.
is the spray tanning.
And I was joking with my wife, like I told you beforehand. I was like, we were down the Corey's tanning. I was like, let me go get a tan. She's like, no, if you're gonna get a tan, just get a quick little spray tan.
Uh-huh.
We're not gonna, because I've had to be checked by a dermatologist before on some moles that I have that they're good right now, but you never know.
Yeah.
Like if you just are constantly in the sun, like
Yes.
it's stuff that you don't really think about so much
Yeah.
anymore. So
And I can resonate with that. My mom, she's had her ups and downs with melanoma as well. And we would go on vacations, and I would be like, hey, you're forgetting the sunscreen. We've been at the beach for like a couple hours
Good
now.
for you.
Oh,
Just
good for
kind
you,
of staying
Zaire.
on top of it. So, you
It's
know,
scary. Melanoma is a scary
Yeah.
one for sure.
oh, terrifying.
I never thought of it much growing up, but once you have a kid, every time we're in the sun, we think about
yeah.
it now. So like, I'm so much more cautious about sunscreen now than I ever was
Yeah,
growing up. So
I used to like hate sunscreen. Like, man, I'm not gonna burn or anything. Like, I don't want
you
this
wanna be
sunscreen.
tan.
I just want to
Yeah.
be tan.
I
And
like
then-
burning because it
And
turns
then
to
I
tan.
learned that, you know, you get skin cancer. And I was like, yeah, I think I'll take some sunscreen now, Mom.
Yeah.
Well, I think the world and the media had never not done a service to our kids or just anybody really about saying what a suntan actually is.
Mm-hmm.
It's literally burning your skin, like
Yeah.
killing your skin.
Hey, but you look good.
You
feel
afterwards
good.
it makes you feel good mentally,
Yeah.
but like nothing about it is actually healthy. It's literally just killing your skin. But that's where the spray tanning comes in because you still get that same look,
Yes.
just safer.
Yep.
And
But-
quicker,
Definitely. And
a lot quicker.
A lot
Immediate
quicker.
results. Yes.
So how long do your spray tans last?
About 2 weeks. My husband actually spray tans me. Mine typically lasts about 2 weeks. I do have to supplement with like tanning drops on my face and stuff, but I have clients who come in weekly, but I can still see some of their old spray tans, so
Mhm.
it's just important to scrub off the old. But yeah,
So is that
About
what you
every other
literally
week.
just have to scrub it off?
they scrub it off.
They scrub it off.
Yeah.
You don't want to be scrubbing people.
No. No, I'm not scrubbing anyone's spray tan off except my own.
And with offering like exceptional service and like looking out for people with spray tans as an alternative to like harsher stuff for your skin, who would you kind of say is your role model for like owning the business and operating it in that kind of way? Like who do you kind of look to as your role model?
I don't really know if I have a role model. So JMT Sunless is who I use, and they're very awesome with answering any questions I have regarding spray tanning and stuff. As far as like a role model, I'm just kind of winging it. I mean, I've never owned a business. No one in my family's ever owned a business. I'm just kind of trying to do the best I can. Rachel, who works with me, is like my right-hand man. She helps me tremendously. But we're just trying to do the best we can and
No,
offer
it's-
the best services that we can.
No, yeah, for sure. And so my next question was, do you have to be a member of the Commerce here? Is that like a thing? Are you a member of the Gas City Chamber of Commerce?
No, I don't even know who that is.
Okay, so my understanding of the
They haven't
Commerce.
came and talked to me.
Yeah.
Hey,
Well, there you go.
I don't really know.
And I don't know exactly like what they do. All I know is it's like the group of like businesses that like work together and do stuff. I don't know. So my next question was going to be like, even if you weren't a part of it, have you like been able to connect with other business owners and like build kind of a clientele, or just what does it mean to be connected with some of these other businesses? Because there's a new shop that just went in next to yours not that long ago, right? There's like what is it?
The flower shop.
The flower shop that just went in
Oh,
pretty
yeah.
recently. And then there's also the Gas City Brewing wasn't that long ago. And isn't the Mexican restaurant going in too? Or are they already in or not
The
in?
Mexican, right?
El
The-
Taco
I
Express?
No, not El Taco Express. What's it called? Tacos No Mas.
Yeah, they're
Oh.
gone.
They're gone?
Mhm.
Oh, that's so sad because they were good.
Yeah.
There you go.
always-
You learn something new every day, guys.
Yes.
I never got
Tacos
to
No
try.
Mas is No Mas.
I never got to try Main Street Perk. Is that place still open or?
No, I think they're closed too.
Man,
This is not
man.
good.
But I
Nails
heard
and
there's a
tanning
new
is putting
coffee-
everything out of business.
They got the drinks. They got
I
the
heard there's a
candy.
new coffee shop coming where Main Street Perk.
Okay,
was,
well then that's
Ooh.
good.
So that's what I heard at least.
Well, cool.
We didn't hear that from Mayor Rock.
We did not hear that from Air Rock.
He
That-
did.
We did ask him a lot of other things though, so he had a lot on his mind. But so if you could give advice to a young man or woman wanting to go into not only just owning your own business, because you've learned a lot in the last couple of years just owning your own business, but specifically like a nail technician, what kind of advice would you give to somebody thinking about doing that in the future?
Don't give up. It's frustrating at times. It's really hard to build up a clientele and get your name out there. Advertise where you can. Support the schools. Be like a sponsorship for your local schools. I think that has helped me personally. Ever since I've opened that, I've done the corporate sponsorship for the schools, so it displays like basketball games,
Mhm.
football games, things like that. Just keep going. It's rough at first, but once you're like established, it's good. Smooth sailing.
Especially with like your hands and feet, like they're used to like the same people.
Yes.
So, like, if
definitely.
they've been going to the same person for years, it's so hard to get them to come to you instead of other people. Like, I mean, you probably go to the same haircut, the barber, every time, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great
It's
clips.
No.
I
That
go
was
to
me.
Great Clips
That was
out
me.
here.
Because
Because I just
That
get
was
a
me.
simple fade, so there's no
that was
reason
mine.
to pay extra money. But it's like the same thing.
Did me
Man,
dirty.
we have our barbers.
Yeah.
You guys have your hairstylists.
Yeah.
People have their nail techs. So it's
Yeah.
hard to, especially when you're brand new and you're not from here, so you don't know everybody. So yeah,
Yeah.
it's definitely a challenge for sure.
Definitely. Yes.
What would you say was the hardest part about starting up the business and like running it?
Employees. So I was lucky. I have one great employee. She's been with me, gosh, for over 2 years now. But we've gone through a few other nail techs that are just hard. Young, didn't want to come into work, called in, just a lot of drama. So I've just decided it's just going to be Rachel and I. Like, we're just going to accommodate the people we can accommodate. I had a big dream of like, oh, I'm going to have like 5 nail techs and have this beautiful bougie salon, but no, it's not worth the headache. Employees are hard. They're hard to manage. I'm not meant to manage, especially women or anybody, really, anybody. But I just want to go in and do my job. I don't want to be anyone's boss or tell people what to do. So I think that was probably the hardest part is employees.
Well, it's good that you have somebody that you're so close with, so you don't really have to act like a boss, right?
Yeah, no,
So-
yeah. She does her own thing and handles her own clients.
So how do you handle the logistics behind running a business, like the money, the rent, whatever it may be, versus you wanting to be there for your clients all the time? Has there ever been like a conflict where he's like, oh, I really have, because like I own this, I have to take care of this, but a client needs me or something like that?
I struggled with that in the beginning, like my work life and home life balance. That was a struggle for a while. It still is sometimes because clients will call and text you on Easter or on a Sunday at 8 p.m., not during business hours. But it's hard because you've grown such a good relationship with them. They're like your friend, but it's at the same time you're also providing a service. So just kind of setting those boundaries. The online booking has helped a ton, so people can just get on there and book whenever they can. As far as like the rent and stuff, the girl that works with me, she just pays like a flat weekly booth rent. So she just pays that every week, and then I don't own the space. I'm renting it, so I just pay
And
my
who
landlord.
owns that building?
Dave Webb.
Oh, okay. Is that the Webb's Furniture
Uh-huh.
across the street?
Yeah.
Well, there you go, guys. Dave
Yep.
Webb, the mogul.
He owns like all 4
He's
of
a
them.
mogul.
Yeah, he's been great to. I mean, anytime I've had a problem, he's been there to. Take
I've
care
never
of it.
met the guy. I just hear a lot about him and like he owns a lot. So,
Yeah.
but that's what you have, small town.
Yeah.
There's like a couple people that own everything. So
I think
now
Webb's
you're
Furn-
one of 'em.
Isn't that like the longest business ever
it's
in Gas City?
it's got to be up there because it's been there for as long as I can remember.
Yeah.
And just the history.
Is
But
that like it's almost like a flea market or thrift store? Like it has
Yeah.
a bunch of different stuff at the bottom.
yeah, their
that
windows
place-
are just full of stuff.
Oh my gosh, that place! I just remember that sign. That sign has been
a
there
sale.
since the day I
The-
was born.
It's funny. My husband worked for him in high school, and he said it's the same. This is the same sign.
Yeah, what's the sale?
I think there
There
should
always-
always be a sale.
It's like Hobby Lobby. There's always a sale
That's
going
true.
on.
Yes.
But you're not. Are you really saving any money?
I don't know.
just
We
by
have to
going
get Dave
in.
Webb in here.
You got to get Dave Webb.
Hey.
Ooh, we should.
We need you next.
He'd
man.
probably have
Dave
some
Webb,
stories about Gas City.
wherever you're at.
Oh, he does. Him and his brother.
Okay,
Yes.
that's a good
Sorry,
for future.
Dave. I'm sorry.
I want to hear what teachers were mean in high school. I want to know whose moms I shouldn't like. I need everything.
He's your guy, I bet. He knows a lot about Gas City.
All right, so a personal question. Preston, he's a senior, and he's done with sports now. At least school
Well,
sports.
He's technically playing golf, but
Oh,
I don't know how good that's going.
I heard that he just likes playing golf.
I heard they
He
have fun
told
at
me that he goes
practice.
to one practice a week. And then
I've never seen that kid hit a golf ball in his life, and then all of a sudden he was like, "I'm joining the golf team." I was like, "What?"
Starts buying
That's a
polo.
win.
I think it's because Gannon's also on the team, so he
Yeah.
wanted to hang out with him. But so yes, he is technically on the golf team,
Yes, he is.
but he's got 5 weeks left of school in high school forever. So
No, that makes me
I don't
really
want to
sad.
try to make you cry right now,
But if you did, he wouldn't be upset.
but if you did, that'd be great TV, and we'd get some ratings. But what are you feeling right now? Like how is it being a mom of a senior ready to go somewhere?
It's very emotional, and it is rough and hard. I'm super proud of him. I actually had him my senior year in high
Okay.
school, so I was a very young mom. I didn't have him my senior year. I was pregnant my senior year, so I'm just super proud of him. He's an awesome student, gets straight A's, great athlete, and he's a great kid at home. It does make me super sad, but can't have him forever.
Is he going to college anywhere?
I wish he would. He says that he doesn't want to. He wants to do like a trade school,
Okay.
which is great. I hate that he wants to join the workforce so quickly. Being that young, but he just wants. He's a hustler, man. He wants
to
to
start
make
making money. Yeah.
Yes.
I can see that about him.
Yes.
I'm sure we all can, but
It's gonna start feeling real when you're doing graduation nails for people talking.
oh yeah, that's coming up. I'm sure you
Yeah.
got a lot of bookings for that already.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! I
Their
got
spray tan,
graduation
their
in a couple
nails.
days.
You're gonna have to
Yeah.
put
Don't remind
2024
me.
on their nails.
Oh.
so-
Yeah.
There's gonna be a couple of those.
Maybe
So-
I can do that for you.
Yes,
Hey, give me
sire.
that. I'll do some splits on the stage.
Yeah.
Right with Miss Resh.
Oh my goodness! If you did that on stage,
We can make graduation an event to remember.
oh my god.
Definitely.
So that just brought up another question. Have you done anything crazy on somebody's nails before? Like any sort of drawing or picture, like, because I just mentioned like 2024 on the nails. Have you done anything like that?
Yeah. I don't know if we've done 2024. I had a lady ask me to do chickens on her nails, but not just
Like a full chicken?
like a full chicken, but not just like a chicken off the computer. She wanted like her chickens at home. Like she brought in pictures of her chickens, and I was like, "Girl, I can't do that."
She think it was a tattoo shop.
With like this big a space.
I was gonna say, can you imagine putting a full chicken on your fingernail?
That's crazy.
Goodness, I mean, high
Rachel did some really
expectations.
cool like princess nails just recently. They turned out awesome. It was like the full like princess outline of all the princesses.
Oh, like just the outlines?
Yeah, like didn't
That's
have
really
like their
cool.
face, but it was they're really cool.
So what would you say to people that bite their nails?
Don't do it.
But why? I'm just kidding.
This is a terrible habit. It's not only not good for your nails, it's not good for your teeth.
I won't mention who those people are, but
Derek Gowan.
we'll just.
My husband does too. It
Does
drives
he?
me crazy.
I was gonna say that must drive you crazy as a nail tech, and
Yeah.
your own husband does it.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And so with everything that you've kind of learned throughout the years, like owning the business, being a nail tech, just being in Gas City and like the community as well, taking all those lessons, if you were left in charge and they're
Oh my
like,
gosh.
we
Of
need
Gas
you,
City?
yeah, we
Okay,
need
of
you to
Gas-
make
You're
Gas
the
City.
mayor.
We need you to make Gas City the greatest it can be. What improvements or changes would you make? Not
I
that Gas City's not great. I love you, Gas City. You're
I
pretty
would
cool.
hire Bill Rock to come in and
Oh, that's a cop out.
no, I think Gas City's great. I mean, when I was in school, I said I would never ever date a river rat. Like, no way were my kids going to be river rats. I was not going to live around here. I felt like Gas City boys always had their ears pierced. They wore all white, which is totally true. It's true.
It's there. What do you got right here, man?
That's a
It's
pretty
totally
accurate.
true. I look back at my husband's prom pictures, and he always had like the all white tux. Like that was
Oh,
just
yeah.
like ears pierced, just
The
your
LeBron?
typical.
Even though this year everybody was wearing black.
That's true.
Everybody
That
was in
is true.
all black and like a little bit of red. I saw so many people with black and red on.
I loved the tennis shoes.
Yes,
Everyone was rocking
a lot
the-
of people wore
the
tennis
dunks.
shoes
Those
and
look cool.
dunks and J's and stuff.
I'm one
so,
of them.
Yeah.
I did that.
Yeah. All right. So We're getting close to time here, but like we like to finish every podcast, we're just going to ask you some lightning round rapid fire questions.
Oh, great.
So this first thing that comes to your head, there's no wrong answer. Here we go. First one we always start out with, what's your favorite breakfast food item?
Like a granola or a protein bar.
Okay. Healthy.
Something quick.
All right. What's your least favorite style of nails to do? Like a design.
Oh, man. People are going to hate me for this. I have a lot of women that come in and they'll put the exact same color right back on their nails. Like I'm taking off a color and
You're putting
it
the
right back
same
on.
color back on.
Your grandma.
She
does
does
the same
that
thing every time.
I have never seen her with like. I've seen her with different nails. Maybe sometimes, but she'll make a big deal out of it. Just like I think they're just French tips, just like with the white.
With the chrome powder.
With the yep.
She likes the chrome powder.
And she's done.
She knows her order.
Yes. A lot of women know what they want, and they want the same thing every time. So that kind of gets boring sometimes. But hey, you know what you want.
She just needs to get them permanent at this point. Is there like nail concrete? I don't know.
Tattooed nails.
Your nails keep growing. That's the problem.
Yeah, they would eventually just like grow right off.
Yes. That's why you got to keep them.
Who is
fresh.
your favorite NBA team?
Favorite NBA team?
Yep.
Oh my god.
And if you don't like the NBA, you just have to make one up.
Well, my favorite player right now is Luka. What team's he on?
Doncic.
The
Yeah, that's the
Mavs.
Mavs.
The
Okay.
There you go.
Mavericks.
Which my husband would kill me for saying that. He's a huge LeBron fan.
Oh.
The goat.
Here we go. We're not starting this again. We are not starting this
I won't
again.
start with LeBron talk.
But he would expect me to say the Pacers, but I don't.
Yes. We didn't
They're
look
just
good
not
yesterday.
very entertaining to watch.
We didn't look good yesterday, but it's
No,
fine.
we got crapped on yesterday.
So what's your favorite ice cream?
Peanut butter moose tracks.
What kind of pizza toppings do you get on a pizza?
I like a lot of veggies.
Oh, are you a pineapple on pizza person?
Oof.
Only if it's the barbecue sauce.
Okay.
Ham, pineapple, and barbecue.
I've
Got it.
never had that.
Oh, you have to try it.
Okay.
That's a
good.
compromise from the regular pineapple. Yeah.
You can't. I can't do pineapple with like regular sauce. It's got to be barbecue sauce.
What's your favorite chip?
And Dale.
Probably like a kettle cooked like barbecue.
Kettle cooked.
I don't eat a lot of
my
chips, though.
Kettle cooked is the way to go for
It
any
is.
chip.
It's made way more crunchier.
If
So do you like kettle corn?
Yes, I do actually. Yeah.
I don't know if that has anything to do with kettle chips,
It's-
but
it
It's
was
just a
in a
little
kettle.
sweeter than like regular popcorn.
yeah.
I don't like it.
Are
I
you-
want my salty popcorn. Kettle corn just ruins it for me.
Salty and butter.
Especially if you don't know, like my mom buys like the variety packs and just puts them all in like a bowl.
Uh-huh.
We put it in the microwave and you want a piece of salty popcorn and it's kettle corn.
Well, don't you read the package?
It's not on them. The one she buys, it makes me
She
so
said
mad.
maybe you should read, Peyton.
It
It's
doesn't
not-
say whether
No.
it's kettle or regular.
No.
I'd have to double check that one.
She doesn't believe you, Peyton.
Hey,
Not looking hard
I'll
enough.
prove it.
It's all right. Final two questions here. Last one, final one. Are you ever a part of the Mama Pearson Soaporium like festival stuff? Do you do that? I don't know, like if you
I
how
go
you would,
to
but,
it.
but you don't have like a booth or anything down there.
No, there's nothing really I could do.
I was thinking about it. I just didn't know.
I mean, I guess I could take my tent out there and spray tan some people, but I don't know if people would be
Feel
open to
comfortable
that. Yeah.
getting undressed in front
Yeah.
of everybody. Last question. You grew up at Eastbrook. Your kids go to Mississinawa. Eastbrook or Mississinawa? This is a very
I have to
important
say
question.
Miss Cinewall.
There you go.
Yep.
I've been
There you
very
go.
happy with Miss Cinewall.
That's a good answer.
That's where we're at.
It's the
That's where
right
we're at.
answer.
My kids
Well,
love it here.
Well, thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having
we had
me.
a good
This was
time.
actually fun.
And this one will be posted here soon. But our next episode, I said it last time, and I was totally wrong because I forgot you were coming in.
Wow.
Wow.
It's not that I-
Goodness.
Guys, there's a lot on my
That's
schedule.
why I'm not a part of the
Oh,
commerce.
stop
Yep.
it.
Yep.
There's
Everybody
a lot on my
forgets about
schedule.
me.
It was probably him.
So we'll get this one posted as soon as we can. But next episode
You might forget to post it.
is Miss Winter. Leslie Winter will be coming on, so
Ooh.
that'll be a really good
I
one.
don't know if she can top me.
Hey, we'll have to see. She doesn't do nails or tanning.
Yeah. So
You're right.
what does she do?
Come
Just
on.
kidding. She does a lot.
You don't
But
do
she's
nails and
retiring
tanning,
at the
you
end
do
of the
nothing.
year, so that'll be a fun one too. But Ashley, thank you so much for joining us.
Of course.
And then once we're off camera, we'll get an embarrassing story from Preston about Preston. So.
Okay.
But anyway, thanks guys, and we'll see you next time.